In Africa, why is it becoming necessary? It is becoming necessary because those who are in office have perfected the art of sustaining themselves in power by manipulating the ballot. You know, there are 55 African countries, 54 recognized internationally. 40 of those countries print their ballots outside of the continent of Africa. And there is evidence in the cases of some of these countries that ballots are actually pre-marked in favor of certain candidates. So you can wake up all you want very early in the morning. But as was said by one leader many years ago, it is not those who vote that matter, but those who count the votes. So today, you walk across Africa and you hear young people saying, what is the purpose of voting anyway? The result is predetermined. And these individuals, once they get into power, what is their greatest claim to fame? They are thieves, they are liars, they are murderers. So people are becoming helpless. And it is in this context when an enlightened or a group of enlightened individuals in the armed forces then seize power through the barrel of the gun, then they get the people's support, because the people say, we don't like these individuals and therefore we are not going to listen to these individuals who say that power has been seized unconstitutionally. We are going to argue that the end justifies the means. And this is why, therefore, coups are becoming something that are celebrated. That is why there were people dancing in the streets of Niamey. That is why there were people dancing in the streets of Bamako. That's why there were people dancing in the streets of Libreville. That is why there were people dancing in the streets of Ouagadougou. And I'm sure there are many more in different African countries waiting to dance and asking themselves, when will an enlightened group of men and women emerge in our country to save us from the clutches of these megalomaniacs who have succeeded in manipulating the ballot? Burkina Faso has tried to achieve many things, but I also want us to contextualize Burkina Faso.